This lesson is on comparing mixed number factors and products. So you can use what you know about numbers to help you make generalizations about the relative size of a product if one factor is equal to 1, less than 1, or greater than 1, which is just an easy way to say that you should be able to use what you know to help you. All right, so Riley has a recipe that uses 1 1/3 cups of sugar. She wants to know how much sugar she would need if she made the recipe as written, if she made half the recipe, and if she made 1 1/2 times the recipe. So we have some different models here. This first model is going to show us if she made the recipe, if she made it just as it was written, 1 times 1 1/3 for her sugar. If she made it as it was written, how much? So she would need, this is going to be our cups, 1. We're going to divide them into thirds. And 1/3. And it would be equal to 1 1/3. Now, if she used, so here's her 1/2, and then we need to divide it. If she was only making half of the recipe, she would only need half of the sugar. So her answer would be less than 1 1/3. So when she multiplied by 1, it was equal. When she multiplies by a half, it is less than 1 1/3. If she is making 1 1/2 times the recipe, she's going to use 1 1/3 and 1 1/3. She's going to use all of this one. This is 1 1/2 of this one. So it's going to be more than 1 1/2. Or, sorry, 1 1/3. It's going to be more. When you multiply by a number greater than 1, your product is going to be greater than 1. So, if I am multiplying 1 1/5 times 2 2/3, and I'm trying to figure out if my product is going to be greater than, less than, or equal to 2 2/3. Here's 2 2/3. That was supposed to be an arrow. Very bad arrow. Here's 2 2/3. What am I multiplying by? I'm multiplying by a number that is greater than 1. So my answer is going to be greater than 2 2/3. If I was multiplying by 1, it'd be equal. I'm multiplying by something greater than 1. So my answer is going to be greater than 2 2/3. If I am multiplying 2/3 times 3 1/6, is my answer going to be greater than, less than, or equal to 3 1/6? What number am I asking about? I'm asking about 3 1/6. What number am I multiplying by? Is it less than, equal to, or greater than 1? I really hope you said less than 1. Anytime I multiply by a number less than 1, my answer is less than 1. All right. 2 halves times 1 and 3/7, greater than, equal to, or less than 1 and 3/7. Asking about this number. What is this number? 2 halves. What does 2 halves mean? Anytime I have a number over itself, that means 1. So it will be equal to, because if you multiply a number by 1, it will be itself. All right, that was a quick one. You go ahead and fill in the blank with greater than, less than, or equal to. Thanks.